Abusuya ma mensa mo wakwa ba biem Emra TV Ghana eso and any first time I hwe me and any first time I would see me a na me pese we ma me so be subscribe to the channel me patro we like afi no wa share na wo comment ato comment section na makenkan ni nyina e di amamo me din a obeti media frɛ me ene nana kwame to ahene na ene no still on Bawumia any speech no na you know there has been some analysis good evening Ghana so by kind of saying Autry, what I say, Paul Adam Autry, and I make an answer meaning no one Johnnie Hughes, Captain Smart Munyan looking empty, like it's like they are empty headed, they don't know what they are talking about, they don't know what they are doing. Instead of them to critically analyze these issues, Captain Smart better than the TV, so no abubuma, no like what pretending he can even sometimes cry on his shoe. Now, Johnny Hughes is over there and then just say, oh, no, you know what he does. No, I cover the Knobako, I be in a studio. Now I can't say, no, I cover a baby, dying poetry, no, I could try, no, my video editing, no, more dear, bah, yeah, and I buying maintenance and then, it doesn't make sense. Now, I dear Paula Adomotri can say you can't economic management team the EMT na a JJ Abreso and na NDC for mpanimfo koku ahoy to be kwa achemo ene kwame na ahoy mo e sha se no mo create just to make atamils relevant na me fa the currency in some years and they make him the head of the economic management team to make meals relevant to sell him to the government to the people of Ghana to sell him to the people of Ghana send a beya say JJ niwa meals will be able to take over. Unfortunately it didn't work and Akufo-Addo take over and Akufo-Addo Dubai he also continued with the economic management team and all that but yɛhwɛ Mills time a no vice president to Jerry John Rawlings na Mills and ma ideas no more or taking more of the decisions because they wanted to make him the head of NDC. So what you say after that Kufuor also the same thing now another pension he is his own man. He takes the decisions himself, plus a few people around him, and Bawumia declared a stand on this whole e-levy issues and the NDC for Kekas about Bawumia say he was part of the team or more me share my idea to you now say woman pen say oh celebrate your success for working at a member Bwana. Unlike NDC as now crack congratulations message being come in another name Bawumia for winning the 2020 election. We work as matured people, not like as naive people. Now, me make us sound why you go to Paul Adomotri. The analysis are why any Johnnie Hughes, any Captain Smart, feel empty. They feel like ending their career right now because he has already ended it for them. You go to Papa Nemra, Eba, Niakan, the best also their mom.
Article 76 of the Constitution, the cabinet. There shall be a cabinet which shall consist of the president, the vice president, and not less than and not more than 19 ministers of state. What is the role of the cabinet? 76.2. The cabinet shall assist the president in the determination of general policy of the government. That's what the cabinet is there to do, to assist the president in the general determination of the policy of the government. So there's a government subcommittee called the Economic Management Team. They are doing the work of the cabinet, which is to assist the president in the determination of general policy of the government. What is economic management team? Economic management team is not constitutional, but it's a very good thing. Economic management team is a very good thing. It is a very good thing, but it's not constitutional. It was created by the intelligence people of the NDC2 government. My friends, Pamena Ahoy, Ato Ahoy, Tutubi Kwache, Pame Pepra, all those people who created Professor Mills as a vice president in 1996. It was their idea that in order to strengthen the vice president's office, so that's why that period we don't remember a chief of staff. It was Nana Atodazi, but his role was not really clear. The first chief of staff we remember was Kojon Pinim, Jacob Betebelamte, Kojon Pinim, and others. Nana Atodazi was there, but the role of the vice president had been bloated quite a bit, technically bloated, to make Professor Mills particularly relevant and make Professor Mills actually the leader of the government's thoughts. This was where economic management team came from. Professor Mills, they wanted to make Professor Mills the leader of the government thought. So they created this economic management team for Professor Mills to head. JJ was enamored of Professor Mills, no doubt about that in those days. So he agreed. And that's where economic management team came from. It's a good thing, and it's good we keep it. For instance, they had Presidential Advisory Council. Mills had one. Kufuor has one. Akufo-Addo has never had one. What's the point about it? So does it mean it's a good thing? But Akufo-Addo is making his decisions as the president. And Dr. Bawumia was not running away from the government record. He was telling us that when it comes to e-levy, back there, he gave different advice. But the advice, whether it's taken or not, is the decision of the president. And
this is what NDC for NTACN. Ade we are a Paul Adomochire Kano, and NDC for NTACN. Say, the fact so we have vice president, nature say, Chinchine Chine, will come be no take that decision. Na me ba betu for say, be me and wareno. Now so no one now be wareno. Na o worry now invite me, I will come. Meba many munyam beba bete chiri. Na se mi wia me de me kum fie jollof no so meje drink no de mami amenom pie no de mami ameba bidi. Na mom ne ebesi wo aware achi die. Wonu ukunu ntem asem because hisi makoye honam baako. So what you say enti na Bawumia kan ye no ena na do se onti ase ni obeya no beya obi ne papa so peso ye sei me akrade na metimi aka che papa na ma na asesa na adwene abusuamote nkomo na ase when na NDC for nti ase and Kevin Taylor timi sorry he has the guts to sit on his stupid platform no akeka nkwase ase because NDC for na behwe no mama ye more fire ena Kevin Taylor is cooking what cooking ebi ono aduane ama enkra na ohwe omo no na ni na wo ye no ano aduane asi girl na onene wo no a ono ti basement no ano aduane asi nechi ono fru adwuma ba no abedi ibiasa enye sa pa de a I don't know what it means now yen to ankomo so.
Who says that Akufo-Addo is not willing to defend his record? He is going to run a sessional address to Parliament very soon. You hear him. He is very confident in defending his record about free SHS, etc., etc. When the president has taken a policy decision, it may look bad now, it may look good later. It may be good today, it will become bad later. Whatever it is, posterity will judge the president of Ghana who secured the majority votes from the people to run a government for 4 years and perhaps to run another term for another 4 years. It's a political question that will be answered by the people today, tomorrow, and every day because posterity will continue to judge. In 2008, those of you who are in Ghana, if you pick Ghanaian media 2008 and look at the ratings of J.A. Kufuor, president of the day, it will be far below even zero. If you look at the propaganda that was spewed against him, it will be far below zero. Today, everybody calls Kufuor a hero because we now see the sense in what he did in terms of the policy initiative that he created.
That is Ghanaians a problem. Before a problem back upon asema a kind of saying Paul Lakin. Kufuor time then I am finding Kufuor time a dien and a Ghana for finding. But now everybody is hailing Kufuor, he is a hero. Why dear Kufuor Yamishra Kufuor and all that. And these are the same some of the journalists and NDC people. NDC journalists yani ko journalists in piece okay ka sabi kwasi asem na nsemfo egu papa ne hufi. Now they are the same people calling Kufuor a hero. Samije Mfimo. When did you start politics? What Samije Mfimo? Abe na wa politics ase. And no timi kasa rough a champion before. But you can't talk trash about your incompetence in kukubu nyina papa. You know say nya wo ye no enye emwa enye emwo man no, but you are supporting it because kakra benye di nti Paul Adomochire or Kenya the same Johnnie Hughes ne Captain Smart nti.
So a policy decision by a president is for the president, is by the president. He takes the decision and faces the political question. And that's what I'm saying. And as we have seen, it may be bad today, but tomorrow it will look good. It will be good today. Tomorrow it can look bad. Whatever it is, posterity will judge. What is important is that the leader had conviction in making that decision. And a leader, before he becomes a leader, has a vision to deliver something for the people of Ghana. That's what it's about. So I'm very confident. And those of you who know Akufo-Addo will tell you, Akufo-Addo is going to defend his record. He's going to be in parliament and talk about it. He's going to give data. Because sometimes the atmosphere can make people make a judgment that may be absolutely wrong. The atmosphere can make people make a judgment of a government is bad when it's actually not bad. It all depends on the atmosphere.
This is what we call analysis. when your friend analysis and hey Mahama sika ye ogiche mani boys ye omudi na che omunim hwe ya ene Twitter omkoto obi accounts na ya verify now ma dey bet na no makika nkwasase ma no moko no. This is what we call analysis. Now I entreat Captain Smart ne Samije vi muso omumram e kan say Johnnie Hughes muso omumram mesua de in free papa ye friend no Paula de Mocho. Now yanko YouTube comment ebusuafo e de baye your previous videos so yes so no and be na me be so no. Mr. Roland Isel or say Bawumia is a deep thinker. Mr. Roland Namisrao baby I'll be a Namisrao or say Dr. Bawumia is a deep thinker. Now you can take that from Bawumia. You know that. Good. Yanko kind of saying Christian Bidiako. Christian Bidiako is saying you guys working for TV Ghana are very matured in your arguments, in your assignment. Sorry, keep up the good work, brothers and sisters. Mr. Christian Bidiako Nyamisra pa. You know, this is what encourages us to do more. We must in crime my more and then this for number na oma betutu apa so no makeka sebe ensefun and jumama NPP. We are not working for NPP. We are telling the truth. We are making analysis. We are kind of crenache mebuno no ye metina en tampro and tron to be also nya wa ban no enye nya wa ban be enya ye beka me se me banner said another ya de na mfa kwema I'll come and sit here and talk about it. So what I say because nyina ya ban say putting on his toes say oh ya de nso na ya nyo oputoma ne fe no unchi so di bum say bona baso onipa ya de a osaye ye nto aso Adongo Martin say DMB all the way, DMB all the way, the future is right. Nenkoye nim Adongo Martin Yaminsra. Abdul Summit Abudu or say Bawumia is the future and the future is Bawumia. That is a very good comment. But okoka ya no beka say we muso ma 700 cedis ana ebusuan fo mo meka na bia na muso ma 700 cedis na muso mo de kasa ye nto aso. Emmanuel Ade or the people of Ghana, tell me between His Excellency Vice President Dramani Mahama, who is the best communicator. Now NDC people tell Ghanaian people that Ghanaian people who is competent and incompetent. Is he a JDM or a Sedun Ketia who couldn't even use calculator to calculate 1 2 2 1 2 Mr. Emmanuel Ade or they are saying in our to say into Bawumia more friend competent vice president then no so ye na obey president then no so ye on ne national chairman no mu kwan pa na enye incompetent omo nyina ye pe abekronsa. Miss Elizabeth, Miss Elizabeth Love Aka Nyamisra, or the love emoji na baha na say oh boy abaso or see yonkoso. Now, Samira to Kalis Piatu say then day Samira to Kalis Piatu. Idi basa asa.